Hi everyone, welcome to the video. So today, just going to go through our round 4 of GoTeamUp, the tournament that we were participating in. I say we were because unfortunately it came to an end. We played Munchlax and Chill, which I believe was like the Gostadium team, and my opponent was Twastell. So we had some really good battles. We were last up, and I needed to win 4-1 for us to go through. So yeah, you'll see how I did. That was probably the best point right there in the Venusaur with the Psychic on my 11 Raichu. But anyway, so we'll just dive straight into it and just see how well I did or didn't do. So yeah, I think this is probably the first time that I thought Alolan Raichu could actually get some play, because obviously good matchup against Reggie, not a bad matchup against Altaria, good matchup against Azumarill. Obviously I had Psychic with Venusaur, so I was like, I can definitely run it at least once. But then I felt, because I used my Psychic on the Venusaur, I felt then I was like, well, actually it was a bit risky for me to bring it again, because now he knows my moveset, and also he's got Whiscash and Galvantula, which I think would both beat me. So I was like, well, it was almost like a one-trick pony. I'd really need to make sure I got it lined up correctly to be able to use it in the right way, and I just didn't feel confident enough to take that risk, especially when I was in need of a 4-1 victory. So I managed to take game 1 pretty smoothly. Was feeling good. Was talking to the guys, trying to work out best possible lines, and sort of realised, to be honest, that I needed to take risks. So I went with the Meganium lead, and unfortunately Altaria comes out, and a bit annoyed actually, because I was like, yeah, well, obviously, he led Azumarill first game. So the logic behind that is, second game you would leave Altaria and try and draw out the Meganium. So I felt a bit pissed off at myself for not really like thinking about it as well as I should have or could have. But I had Glare and Stunfisk in the back, and I've obviously swapped out, and Whiscash comes out. So I knew that I was going to be coming up against Whiscash because of the Raichu, so it was like, I was part way there with my thought process. Obviously I bring Meganium back in to take small bomb, but to be honest, I think this game was already lost. But I just needed to think a bit longer, so I actually took quite a bit of time between games, and was talking to the guys, and it was like, it sort of went from, instead of using what you're comfortable with, I need to make sure I'm using the best possible lines, but also without trying to be like, he can't read me like he just read me then. Like in this game, it was just from minute 1 he had me. So I was a bit pissed, but at the same time I was like, okay, well, there's their one win, might as well let them get one in. But no, Phil and Lewis really helped me out. I think James was asleep, but it was pretty late anyway when we were doing it. It was around or after midnight anyway. But yeah, I dropped this second game, and then it's back to the drawing board, and I had loads of lines like written down of like, what do I want to use? What do I think is going to be best? He's brought Azumarill both times, so obviously, I'm like, right, okay, so that's going to be a staple. Of course, it is a Azumarill, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the best Pokemon in the Great League. And obviously, it's got Ice Beam, so I think it's Ice Beam, Hydro Pump. so it makes some of the matchups a bit more iffy because the baiting potential is there. Whereas if you have play rough, it's not that, you know, not necessarily that much of an issue. So obviously took that one, and I was taking quite a bit of time between rounds to really try and figure out a team and, like, you know, how much of a risk do I have to take? How much of a risk do I want to take? And at the end of the day, I had to take risks. Like, there was no ifs or buts. So I led Meganium again, and he brought in his Zumo, so I was like, great, perfect, Registeel. I've got Swamp in the back, and I took a risk in this one because I was like, if I lose the lead, if he runs Altaria, I'm screwed. But I was banking on that he wasn't going to. I was like, he thinks he's put me off leading Meganium, because Meganium really did look like it was my best option. And so it was just like, yeah, I've just got to be ballsy and lead Meganium. So I did. So I've obviously swapped out my Swampert into the Reggie when he swapped out, and I'm gonna take this one. It's a flash cannon, which is great. And then I'm able to mud shut down, so I've got loads of energy. Azumarill pops out. So go for the base of the Hydro Cannon. He doesn't shield, so that's a pain in the ass. Then I go for a Sludge Wave, and you've got it. He shields, and it's just like, dude, yeah, you got my number right now. I hit the Sludge Wave, but not in time, so I let it go, and then obviously going to bring in Meganium, so it's fine. I can take whatever you're going to throw at me, and it's an Ice Beam. That's great. Don't worry about it. So then he swaps out. Altaria's in the back. I've got Registeel. So we're even shields, and then I do something really silly, and I shield. I don't think I was shielding. I think I was just tapping the screen, and I hit shield, and I was like, shit, I have actually just caused myself some issues here. So I feel like I should have farmed a bit more there, instead of straight throwing. I need to get a bit of an energy advantage because I know that he's going to swap out. So I'm building off, and then he swaps out. The Azumarill comes in, and then again, I know he's not got any energy. He's already thrown his Ice Beam. And then I swap out, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm watching this and thinking, what the hell am I doing? How close am I wanting to cut this? Throw a Frenzy Plant. It's not going to be enough. He's going to Dragon Breath me down. I've got no energy on me. Registeel. He's going to throw a Sky Attack, and we're both going to be on bloody 1 HP. And I've got a lock on it. That was so much closer than it needed to be. But yeah, got the win. So 2-1 up. Just need 2 more wins. But I've got to, again, yeah, got to make sure I'm getting my team selections right. So I'm leading Skarmory. Wondering whether he's going to lead Altaria again. Hoping he was going to lead Altaria again. And it's Azu again. So it's like, just when I thought I had his number, he's got me again. So it was like, game 1, I read him. Game 2, he read me. Game 3, I read him. Game 4, he's read me. And it's like, shit, okay. Azu into Skarmory, or sorry, Skarmory into Azu. It's playable. I just need to shield the Hydro Pump. So sound, happy days. So I've shielded the Hydro Pump, I'm building a bit of extra energy, trying to make sure he doesn't sneak in the bubble. Get my Sky Attack off, so I know I can farm down. And here I'm just like, right, I can't shield. And I just need to make sure I survive. So thankfully I survived just. I've also got Sky Attack. I do throw it, it's into a Registeel, which is clearly pointless. But I want to lead, but I'm a shield down. So I've got Galarian Stunfisk and Meganium in the back. And I go in with Meganium, and I really think that was an instant mistake. And Lewis said should have gone in with Stunfisk. Yeah, I'm looking back and I was like, I definitely should have gone in with Stunfisk, but I think I was that worried about Altaria being in the back that I forgot like how good of a matchup Galarian Stunfisk has against the Registeel. It's just so stupid. And then I swap out here, tank the Flash Cannon, and now I'm just trying to race it, but I'm not gonna get there. I should have threw the Frenzy Plant on the Meganium, and then come in with Stunfisk. Would have been able to throw a Rock Slide before it got to anything, which I think would have been enough. And then if it was Altaria in the back, which I'm pretty sure it was, that would have been a GG. So I lost that. So yeah, but hey ho. So they've secured their win into the next round. So last game we go Raichu again, and I'm sort of just like, fuck it. Yeah, last game, it is what it is. Let's have a bit of fun. So I lead Raichu into Altaria. So get off the wild charge, but shield it. I considered the bait, but I was like, nah. So I shield the Sky Attack, gonna get to another wild charge. You know, I could have maybe done back to back, but again, at this point, sort of not that bothered, I don't think. But you know, it was like, obviously playing for pride, don't get me wrong. But so they switched out because I've got my Galarian Stunfisk on the Altaria. So Cash comes out, Meganium comes in, so this is nice and easy. But then Altaria comes back out. I shield. No idea why I'm shielding that. And then I'm just, I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just giving up, just like whatever. Just like, yeah, whatever. Don't know. I should have thrown Frenzy Plant, because I think the time I might have enough and I could have switched out. And then at least might have been able to make the match a bit more playable. But yeah, so I end up losing this one as well, but proper gutted because we absolutely smashed it. Like, you know, even this round, we there were so many ups and downs during the tournament. We did really well. I can't wait for the next one. The team that we've got is awesome, and it is so much good fun. And it's just gutting when you feel like you could have done better. But hey ho, next time. But yeah, if you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll see you in the next one.